keep on hating, it's fuel to me. You won't phase me. You ain't really hard like you imagine and bragging about being toxic, but you ain't really that hazardous. Rap God, if you don't believe in me, then it's blasphemous. Everything that you are is an acronym to my adjectives. But I ain't here to fight them.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New Orleans Saints. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Here we go. Quick. Rig alert.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. And you look at the Saints defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford.
Fighting through, he's got space. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They run the route, running back.
To be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Richardson. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A give for Taylor on the right side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Second down, another run with Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Richardson off the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now 2nd and 3. Right back to Mitchell here. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Run.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. The Saints at 4-5, a game under 500. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Run. Alert. Let's go.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he stopped immediately there. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing in 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Isaiah Foskey brings him down. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in. As they've got it with a third down coming up. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop, if you come to a fork in the road, take it? Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's going to be careful not
Ain't nobody holding you, bro.
The coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
I mean, I didn't do nothing to you, dog.
2nd and 10. To throw again, Osborne. And his throw is incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talked about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And again, it's Mayfield.
Good play.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting his
What do you say?
inside the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
Yeah, it's hard to get through sometimes.
And the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Yep.
They run over.
That's why I thought we were playing that one. I was like, oh shit.
This time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
Nice.
I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Mayfield.
Nice.
Flushed out right.
Oh.
Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mitchell will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Mitchell again. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Who?
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. At the line and set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Isaiah Foskey, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And they tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side.
Fucking tackle is terrible.
Adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 35 now. Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Down the left sideline. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. Jonathan Taylor, 70 yards. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Well, let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
That's good.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Oh, design run for their wideout. And some room to run now. And here we are, just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Hey, real quick. What the fuck did they be switching my lineup, man?
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they're out of timeouts,
Did you hike it?
remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Oh, shit. I've been back. My bad.
On first down, Osborne. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Richardson to throw off play action. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Troy Anderson applying the pressure and picking up the sack.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some
Throw the ball.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The pressure really
fucker,
ratcheting
man.
up to get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you have to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Mayfield now from the 50. Flush to his right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A handoff from Mitchell running left. The 20. 5. Touchdown.
Yeah, bad defense.
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Baker changing the play at the line. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Down the left sideline. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
This pass left side to Downs. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. And quickly, they get to the line. Taylor is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting. And
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Juju Brents. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Babe. Lucky
so
too.
Not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from
Yeah.
the 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Brzee able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And Gay knocks this one through. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keep. It's caught inside the 25.
Oh, good play.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 78 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
What?
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with
like,
the 1st and 10.
And
this will be a game of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Yeah. Okay, now you're twisting your walk.
Yeah.
The third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game.
Yeah, my dad's probably watching. He's probably laughing right now. Here,
No, right here.
hear that, Dad? She walks with a purpose.
Get to the 4th quarter. Try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Richardson out of the shotgun. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Richardson looking to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Second down, Mayfield. Hit
That's a
as he
sack.
throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On third down, here's Mitchell. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Mayfield on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Mayfield. He lets it go deep for Olave. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show up to the challenge.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. And if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. Well, from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Mayfield down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Oh, that good.
The 25. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Osborne flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Here we go. This is fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Colts. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here.
That was quite the strut.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Bro, tell me about it. I got Brock Purdy in my hand. I got him pretty good overall. He still misses fucking throws all the time. It's so frustrating.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception
should be a good game.
That they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Second down, another run with Taylor.
Oh! Good game, bro.
Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.